All right, so it is time for our read aloud today, and we are reading The Bad Seed, written by Jory John, illustrations by Pete Oswald. So this book is about a seed, and something bad kind of happens to our seed. And because something bad happens to him, he starts making some not so great choices. And then he kind of realizes that just because something bad happened doesn't mean that we should make bad choices. And so he starts to make maybe some better ones. And we're going to see kind of how that story ends, how he kind of gets away from making those bad choices just because something bad happens. So in this situation where we're kind of stuck at home, not so fun, it would be kind of easy to be not so nice to mom or dad, right? Maybe not so nice to your brothers and sisters because you guys are spending way too much time with them. And maybe kind of just have sort of a bad attitude about school and not really be super positive and happy attitudes. But just because we're not super happy with the situation that we're in doesn't really mean that it's okay to make those decisions and act ways that we know that we're not supposed to act. So let's try and listen to the Bad Seed story and see what we can learn from him about him changing his attitude. So again, this is The Bad Seed, written by Jory John. I am a bad seed. A bad seed. Oh yeah, it's true. The other seeds, they look at me and they say, that seed is so bad. When they think I'm not listening, they mumble, there goes a bad seed. But I can hear them. I have good hearing for a seed. How bad am I? You really want to know? Well, I never put things back where they belong. I'm late to everything. I tell long jokes with no punchlines. I never wash my hands or my feet. I lie about pointless stuff. I cut in line every time. Uh-oh. I stare at everybody. I glare at everybody. I finish everybody's sentences, and I never listen. And I do lots of other bad things too. Know why? Because I'm a bad seed. A bad seed. I just can't help it. Sure, I wasn't always this bad. I was born on a humble seed on a simple sunflower in an unremarkable field. I had a big family, seeds everywhere. We found ways of having fun. We were close. But then the petals dropped, and our flower drooped. It's kind of a blur. I remember a bag. Uh-oh. Not a good place for a seed to go. Everything went dark. And then a giant. Major uh-oh. I thought I was a goner. I thought I was done, for I screamed and hollered, ah! But I was spit out at the last possible second. Whoa! There he is. I flew through the air and I landed under the bleachers with a huge thud. Thud. When I woke up, it was dark outside. A wad of gum had softened my fall. I felt okay, but something had changed in me. I'd become a different seed entirely. I'd become a bad seed. A bad seed. That's right, I stopped smiling. I kept to myself. I drifted. I was friend to nobody and bad to everybody. I was lost on purpose. I lived inside a soda can. I didn't care, and it suited me. Until recently. I've made a big decision. I've decided I don't want to be a bad seed anymore. I'm ready to be happy. It's hard to be good when you're used to being bad, but I'm trying. I'm taking it one day at a time. Sure, I still forget to listen, and I still show up late, and I still talk during movies and do all kinds of other bad stuff. But I also say thank you, and I say please, and I smile, and I hold doors open for people. Not always, but sometimes. And even though I still feel bad sometimes, I also feel kind of good. It's sort of a mix. All I can do is keep trying and keep thinking, maybe I'm not such a bad seed after all. Hey, look, there goes that bad seed. Actually, he's not all that bad anymore. I heard that. All right, so that was A Bad Seed by Jory John. And remember, just because something not so great is going on doesn't mean that that gives us the okay or the right to make some not so great choices. So use what the bad seed kind of went through and try and change your attitude about things and try and start making some choices that a good seed would make. Okay? So love that book. I hope you all enjoyed it very much. Bye, kiddos. Have an awesome day.